What's up, everybody? Kier Gomes here, and welcome back. You know, at this stage in the channel, I feel like I can tell you guys stuff. I also kind of feel like most of you know me now. So, if you know me, you know that I am not huge on hype decks per se, but I do have a certain weakness for a very specific brand of hype deck. Might say I have a little bit of a sweet tooth for certain brands. You can definitely tell from the trailer. Today we're taking a look at the FONTAINE Chocolate Edition playing cards. Normally I would say this is the latest edition of FONTAINE's to hit the market, but FONTAINE did just release the FONTAINE Futures series, which was 5 decks, I believe. I have none of them, so I will not be reviewing those. Unfortunately, I couldn't make it to Cardistry Con, but I did get a special delivery from my friends over at Doc's Playing Cards of the chocolate FONTAINEs. And for those of you that do know me, you know I love brown playing cards, and I think that it's a highly underused color. I enjoy it, I like it, so I'm very excited to review this deck. Anyway, drop a like on this video, make sure you subscribe, and let's roll that intro and get you guys on your way.
Let's go.
Alright, so these are the FONTAINE Chocolate Edition playing cards by Zach Mueller. I happen to like FONTAINEs. When I was getting into Magic and playing cards, FONTAINEs were not hype necessarily. They were just kind of, they just were what they were. Now, FONTAINE in the past has had a little bit of a reputation for doing the same thing in different colors over and over and over again. A lot of brands do that. A lot of people like that. There's a lot of money to be made there. FONTAINE does have their share, though, of custom decks. I would say, in fact, by now it's probably split down the middle, custom to non-custom. But this is one of the classic FONTAINE decks, so I have no problem with that, so I'm super excited. The tuck case is just what you would expect from a classic FONTAINE deck. Nothing really changed except for the color of the tuck box, which is now this chocolate brown. It looks really nice. And it says Chocolate Edition at the top, the FONTAINE logo, and then playing cards. One side has some FONTAINE ad copy, and same thing with the other side. The bottom says 1 of 10,000, and the top of the deck says FONTAINE. As always, inside the tongue flap, you're gonna get a nice little FONTAINE spade. Let's look at the cards. Love, love, love that shade of brown. All right, so this is what the back design of the deck looks like. It's a nice thin white border, just like you get with all FONTAINEs. Has the FONTAINE mirroring F, which looks great with that brown. The white and brown really contrast. It's nice and simple, it's elegant, but it's a brand that people are gonna recognize, and it just looks amazing. You're gonna get your standard FONTAINE jokers that look like this. It's got brown Fs in the corner instead of the J for joker, and it just has that Supreme sticker style FONTAINE in brown there in the middle. As far as jokers go, I like them simple. I don't need crazy jokers. However, I think at this point, I think there is a little bit of an opportunity to mix it up or start to mix it up a little bit. The deck is staying in line with the rest of the standard FONTAINE decks, but they have done some amazing jokers. Like on the Carrots decks, they look so good. So I would love to see some customization there to maybe incorporate it into the motif of this deck, which is chocolate. I think that it's a little bit of a missed opportunity. Your Ace of Spades is gonna be standard FONTAINE etiquette. Once again, you're gonna get an enlarged spade pip with the FONTAINE logo cutting across the middle, and this time in brown. On the blue deck, it's blue. On the watermelon deck, it's pink. You get it. All right, now as far as ad cards and gaff cards, typically Fontaine standard decks come with a blank card and a authenticity card, I guess. It tells you like how many of the decks were printed and has some ad copy, blah, blah, blah. This deck does not come with a blank card though. It comes with a regular Fontaine back, and then it's got this like Wonka bar, Willy Wonka style kind of top hat with some pink and yellow in there. This is fine. I don't know of anything I could do with this, but this deck is, I guess, now made for cardistry, so maybe you keep it, maybe you don't. Not bad. You are still gonna get your authenticity card. It says Fontaine playing cards. First edition chocolate, one of 10,000, and then has the Fontaine cards website and designed by Zach Mueller written below it. I don't always keep those. In the past, I haven't kept them because I wasn't much of a collector, but I have started keeping them, I think, since the Chinatown edition. Or maybe the Carrots V1 is when I started keeping those. So the rest of the cards in the deck are going to be completely bicycle standard. They're exactly as you would see them on a deck of bicycles. So you can see the spades look just like spades. There's no customization on the courts. They are the same colors, same everything. Diamonds look just like regular diamonds.
The strawberries taste like strawberries. The snozberries taste like snozberries.
Again, nothing special done to the faces. I'm okay with that as a magician. I don't think I'll be outperforming Magic with this deck as it's like $20, but I definitely appreciate the standard faces. There's a reason why these faces are the standard. There's a reason why they're classic. Every day I have less and less of a problem with the customization of playing cards, but I'm always gonna prefer standard or almost standard. With like color customization doesn't bother me, and then drawing faces on them doesn't bother me. But all right, now that's gonna do it for the way that this deck looks. Let's switch angles and talk about how it handles. All right, now in terms of the way this deck handles, I swear I'm not crazy, but it feels different from regular USPCC decks. Like, it's extra slippery out of the box, more so than usual. It feels extra thin. It feels phenomenal, I'm not gonna lie. I can't say, usually I would say it's on bicycle stock, so it feels like regular bicycles. These cards feel better, and I don't know exactly why, but they do. But you can see they are thin. I don't know if these are crushed or not. I don't think Fontaine crushes their card stock, but they feel amazing. Fairly thin cards in general. These ones feel a little bit extra thin. Oh, this is what they look like in a spread, just because I can't stop spreading these. They feel so good. They're so slippery, but usually I don't like that. In this case, I really, really do. I'm enjoying fanning and spreading with this deck. But right out of the box, without being broken in, you can see they fan excellent. No problem there. See how they spring? Super soft, guys. These are extremely, extremely flexible, and that feels amazing. Looks like top to bottom is the move. Snappiness check. Ooh, nice. Yeah, they're not very snappy, but they shoot really well. Look at that. Nice. All right, so what I would say is if you want to get an idea for what these cards would feel like in your hands, they almost feel the same as like the Summer Knocks. The Summer Knocks were actually on crushed stock, but they were super thin. Hang on, let me compare. So these are the Fontaines thickness, and that's without the ad cards. So I took the ad cards out of the Summer Knocks, and they are the exact same. I mean, I'm not Magic Orthodoxy, so I can't tell you, but I'm pretty sure that they would measure about the same. And these, even after being broke, these are super broken in. They still don't feel as soft as the Fontaines do. So there you go. Well guys, thank you so much for watching today's episode. I really appreciate it. If you like this video, please let me know by dropping a like and leave me a comment. I hope this was enough to get you to consider to subscribe if you haven't yet. For those of you that stuck around to the end, thank you so much. You all get golden tickets. Also, I do have some people asking me about the giveaway that I'm doing. I haven't announced a winner yet. I've been kind of just trying to crank out some of these videos for you guys. I was on vacation for a little while, so I had like this stockpile of videos, and then I ended up not using some, and I'm refilming a bunch of stuff. So I will sit down and get to a winner. But until then, that means that there is still time to enter, so I will leave the link for that down below. With all that being said, I hope everybody has a wonderful rest of their day. I know I will. And I'll see you guys in the next one.